type of team. They can play small. Ito yung small lineup nila with Justin Sanchez and Antonio Sebio, interchangeable at the wing. Two scrappy guards pressuring in Josh Kahuko, who is 6'1", and Gabby Cometa, who is really a two-guard, playing that point guard spot. So they have size, they have versatility. Kaya, ewan ko last year ko pa sinasabi that they are the deepest team coming into season 100.
For sure. Baroga cleans up the mess underneath. But yeah, this is kahit yung small lineup ng Benilde, no? Mahaba, athletic, and very versatile as well.
At saka kahit sinong gamitin nila, nakita natin against the previous opponent LPU, Roger Ondua and Morales stepped up big time and was given minutes. Yun yung kagandahan din na when you have a sustainable program that you develop your players from 1 to 18. Kasi lahat pwede mabigyan ng chance at any moment depending on the matchups.
Those guys are gonna be ready.
Oh yeah.
Anytime bunutin sila ni Coach Charles. Oh, Raymar Escobedo scooping it down the middle. So that's a good drive coming from Escobedo. Here's the dump inside. Kahukong. That one rattles out. Sanchez feeding Liwag. Mahirap. Tatlo bumantay doon kay Alan Liwag. And that is the expectation today.
And do you expect it then from Alan Liwag as we see this tough jumper contested one para kay Escobedo, but Baroga nasa ilalim cleaning that up.
Pero ito, again, unselfishness for the Blazers. Kahukom finding an open Liwag underneath. Eusebio.
Ang laking bagay nun kasi si Alan Liwag, ang nasanay tayo sa kanya, pag nasa ilalim, hirap na hirap siya makakuha ng bola. Ngayon, pag nandoon siya, binibigay sa kanya. Kaya pag nadodouble siya, alam niya na iswing. Kasi alam niya babalik ulit sa kanya eh.
That's right. Raymar Escobedo scores underneath. So San Sebastian is off to a slightly better start here than the Blazers. They've been crowding the big men of Benilde, but here's Liwag. He scores on the reverse.
And this guy's pro ready. Guy's pro ready. And he has 2 more years or 1 more year.
Well, if he chooses to, he has those years.
He does stay dahil ang dami pang nadadagdag sa laro ni Allen.
And how about this outlet? Gabby Cometa, touchdown off the glass. Benilde retaliates quickly. Now let's go courtside for our first quarter report. Puntahan natin si Aliyah Fideliaga. Aliyah.
Ibigay lang ng bawat isa ang best nila at ibibigay din sa atin ni Lord ang panalo. Yan ang sinasabi ni team captain PJ Filibrico to lift up his team spirit amidst the consecutive losses. Moreover, he wants to be remembered as a fighter who does not give up in the face of adversity, kaya pipilitin nilang lumaban. Meanwhile, Joman Ancheta, who is back after a 1-game suspension, said that he learned to look at the bigger picture and emerge from the experience as a more mature individual. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thanks, Aliyah. Well, we know TJ, this is a fighter. He's been an undersized pig pretty much his entire career in the NCAA, and now he has a new role as a captain for San Sebastian. Here's Gabby Cometa though. Bounce pass underneath Sanchez, who had a sorry miss earlier, will step to the line to take 2 shots. Ito muna yung save. Escobedo. Oh, inatake yung depensa ni Sanchez. At here's the feed of Gabby Cometa to Alan Liwag underneath. What do you think of the returning Jomel Ancheta here, Coach?
I said this in the first game that I covered. The barometer will be Ancheta and Torres. Kasi itong team na to, nakikita natin, materials, kompleto to eh. You have the best big man in the NCAA in Alan Liwag. The best post operator in the NCAA, Alan Liwag, hands down. You have very versatile players around. Got Inot, Sanchez, who had 2 best players of the games this season. Multiple position defender. Kompleto eh. Pero if your guards can handle pressure the way that Ancheta did in pressure games this season, ang hirap talunin itong team na to.
That's right. Escobedo misfires, and a couple of games ago, he learned a valuable lesson of keeping his cool, especially in big games. That's a travel for Justin Sanchez.
Tsaka, pagka meron kang dalawang lead guard, napanood ko kasi sila eh, noong off-season. If Ancheta plays steady, tapos Torres plays like a pitbull that he really is. Tas ang bata pa ng Torres. Ang hirap talunin nito dahil they have very good role players. High-end role players. Kahukom, Kometa, scoring.
Medina from the baseline.
Kala ko short. Hindi diretso yung follow-through.
Medina, I think zone to. Naka 1-3-1 ngayon ang San Sebastian. Trying to get into their zone offense. JRU wants to get that shooter loading on the corner. Wow, Raimundo staring down.
Ating laban. It is a 9-8 start. Still in favor of the Blazers. How about the quarterback pass by Liwag to Kometa on the touchdown? At Raymart Escobedo carrying San Sebastian so far here in the first frame. It's been a great battle between these two teams, separated by just a point, Coach Hammer.
Ang tanong sa San Sebastian is how they will sustain this attack because alam natin na when the game starts and when the fourth quarter gets in, they would throw a flurry of attacks. Talking about San Sebastian. Yung gitna, yung sustainable, yung middle rounds.
That's right.
Diyan sila na medyo kinukulig-lig ng mga atake ng kalaban.
We saw earlier, Jomel Ancheta. Oh, Antonio Sebio gets the bump and the basket. Continuation coming up.
And you haven't even seen Antonio Sebio get his groove going here in the NCAA. Again, number one, like, kasi parehas silang Canadian ni Jomel or Puno. The number one adjustment is the physicality. Because it's a little bit more physical when it comes to the NCAA and a little bit of smaller guards. So pag binaba mo ng konti, they would put at the ball tulad nung nangyari kanina, they would swipe and cross your body. Most of the time, hindi naman tatawagan. So you gotta be tough with that ball. Yun din yung isa sa mga naging adjustments ni Jomel to start off. In other Filipino, James Becote, Filipino Canadian players.
Pero hustle dito si Antonio Sebio. Dalawa yung pinakagat. And again, it's Benilde is getting scarier now that he's learning the ropes here in the NCAA.
And I saw this kid. I played against him when, remember when we covered the MPBL? We went to Canada for an exhibition season against former NCAA MVP Kelvin De La Peña. And that was the Christmas week before he went here to start his collegiate career. This was pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic. I think that was 2018, 2019 maybe. Yeah.
So this guy was really highly sought after recruit. Kaya nakita natin, meron pang adjustment period. Itong si Anton is 3 years into his collegiate career. He looks like pro player. Laki din.
Oh, Baroga is left open. You gotta take advantage of those if you're Baroga. Oh, drop off.
Highlight.
There's Eusebio. Oh, Anton throws it down.
An emphatic one-hand dunk. And off that turnover, alam mo na highlight pababa. That's his game. He likes playing up tempo, up and down, more possessions.
Took him a while to get his first, but now he is finding consistency on those jams. Oh, lefty! Kilikili shot by Escobedo.
This guy knows how to play. This Escobedo. He really knows how to find angles. And fearless pag naglaro.
Out of control pa itong si Paeng Are, Coach Hammer. Tony Inot, Mark Sanko coming in. How about this? Antonio Sebio taking off for the slam. And here's Raymart Escobedo. Driving right, scooping left that time.
Bagay yung number niya, parang Jamal Crawford. No? Yung mga unorthodox na galaw. Na kasi usually pagka ganun, papunta ka na sa kanan, ang hirap mo nang ilipat sa kaliwa na stretch. And yun naman yung skill set nitong San Sebastian. They're very good one-on-one players. Very good one-on-one. They would break you down isa sa isa. Aatakihin ka nila. So, may sundot. Mukhang
okay.
Din yung pino-contest nila. It was Gabby Cometa.
Last touch. Ang sumundot si Kahuko. Tumama pa kay Are. Oh, now San Sebastian will get it back. So it was off Gab Cometa.
Lalim ng rotation. Torres, Sanko, Inot,
Inot.
Ang bigat ng rotation.
Second unit, ano?
At saka ako, I would still believe this, that Tony Inot is really one of the top two-way players natin this season.
Oh, yeah.
Like
No question about
like
it.
he never left.
Yeah, for sure.
Kasi he was built as a two-way player with the Red Cubs. He was a defensive guy that took care of Ato Barbal and Baclot Godana in the finals.
Yeah. But they won, by the way. Sanchez is on the move. Inot. Liwag puts it down!
A good transition
Let's
recognition.
go.
Rim running by Allen Liwag right at the middle of that defense.
Are forcing it to no avail. Escobedo, hero of the first frame so far, and he continues to be that guy for San Sebastian, putting it up and in, plus the foul. How about this transition? Slammer. Jammer by Liwag.
Recognizing Allen Liwag in transition. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You gotta reward your big guys. And guards would often forget na mahirap kasi tumakbo rim to rim. You're playing defense, you're barking out, and when you get rewarded like that, mas gaganahan kang tumakbo up and down. Pero ito yung taong wala kang question na laging ganado. Raymart Escobedo.
11 of the 13 San Sebastian points galing na kay Raymart. Torres left with space, and he knocks it down.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Simple flare screen and players knowing where they should be and passes getting there at their shooting spots. Basic. Sa panoorin.
Baroga. Are, tahimik pa. Binabantayan ni Inot. Taing has been checked in the past few games, but he blows by Inot and he gets the floater to go in.
Unang atake, wala. Susukatin ulit yung depensa na nahilo ng bahagya si Tony. Just dire-diretso floater. Challenging Allen Liwag.
We don't say that a lot.
Yeah.
Nalagpasan si Tony Inot. Inot, babawi. Inot knocks it down. Almost from the same spot as with Ian Torres earlier. Benilde is back in front by 6. Let's go to this break.
The shoot gives it to Montaño. To the corner, Guadagna. Fourth to shoot. Guadagna fires a jumper. It's good! Maclad Guadagna. Arellano will try once again. 5 seconds. Basti Valencia from the tree. No good. And now PU Pirates survives another close game in this NCAA.
Right, let us acknowledge, in a bit we'll acknowledge the presence of our Mancom reps. But a couple of three-pointers right here. You're right, in system, Ian Torres. But paengare.
Walang ginagawa yung Benilde na out of character. You seldomly see them go one-on-one.
Yeah.
You seldomly see them take bad shots the past few games.
Yeah.
In their past, 2 wins na dalawang magkadikit, tama ba? Dalawang magkadikit yung panalo ng Benilde.
Alright.
Madalang sila tumira ng bad shots.
Father Virgilio Paredes Jr. OAR Mancom representative of the San Sebastian Stags. Ayan po, San Sebastian College Recoletos. And Sir Dax Castellano, Mancom rep of De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Meantime, let's go back to the action. Benilde currently with their biggest lead in the first quarter, 21-15. Paeng, nakapuntos na kanina pero dito naagawan sa entry pass ni Torres. Inot, Liwag, yes! And foul for Allen Liwag. 8 puntos na para kay Liwag, Coach Hammer.
So basic, rim running, Allen Liwag being strong on the catch. And he knows it. Alam mo dati si Allen Liwag pagka nasa ilalim at hindi natawagan ng you would see it, he reacts.
Yeah.
Ngayon kahit hampasin, kahit sakyan, kahit tatlong tao yung nakabulukot, laro lang siya ng laro. And this is what you want to see as players progress. Na pagka nasasalo nila yung bola, alam na nila eh.
Yeah.
Allen Liwag is 6'6", 6'7", 240. On estimate, Allen Liwag is 240.
Yeah.
Tatamaan na tatamaan siya. And you never see him
react or become emotional.
Oo.
Yeah.
Kasi nung first game lang nila, opening day, doon lang siya medyo nagre-react. But consistently, throughout the past few games, that's why his numbers are there.
Yeah.
Kasi alam mo na ang mangyayari, tatamaan ka, as we see Celebrico getting downhill, you would get hit. And most of the time, referees won't call it.
Yeah.
So you just need to keep on playing. Tsaka di mo siya nakikita na go one-on-one game. Ang one-on-one lang niya, panay yung seal on that block dito sa may right side. Pero si Allen Lee would move without the ball. And you gotta give credit din sa offense nila.
Yeah.
Binabagsakan siya ng bola.
Correct.
Busog na busog. Rim run lang siya sa low. Kakadunk. Block layup. Drop pass.
He is not looking to create his own shot, but he still manages to be the focal point of the offense.
And
diba?
it's a tip of the hat to Coach Charles because the players are disciplined.
Yeah.
They're disciplined that they know that, okay, we have a beast inside. This guy is 6'7", nobody can defend him.
Yeah.
We gotta feed the beast. Until somebody shows up with the Hulkbuster uniform and stops the Hulk, you gotta go and feed it.
Yeah.
Diba?
That's right.
Yun lang yun eh. It's so simple. And they go around it. And they have personalities. Sinabi nga natin na yung personalities, mahirap i-contain. But once you buy into the system and you believe what you're doing, ang laking bagay.
Yeah, correct. Sanko couldn't handle the rebound. San Sebastian off and running. Escobedo, wow! Adjusting on the break.
And speaking of team's personality, this is the personality of San Sebastian. They would attack the whole time and they won't care. You make a basket, we will attack you. You make a three on us, we will attack you. Short-term memory, parang si Dory.
Yeah, like a goldfish. Hindi goldfish ni Dory, pero tignan natin itong galaw ni Raymart Escobedo. Hirap nun. 13 points already for Escobedo here in the first quarter. Making up for his struggles in the past few games. But somebody needs to help out with San Sebastian. Tony Inot right now at the free throw line. More importantly, Coach Hammer, I know it's easier said than done, but they gotta get it done defensively if they wanna hang with Benilde here in the first half.
Ang kalaban mo rito ngayon pagka mga tipo ng St. Benilde, ano pa bang timang disiplinado sa opensa? Mapua.
Mapua,
medyo nagiging disiplinado. Letran, for one, San Beda, yan, yung mga teams na execute. You have to be really patient and you have to challenge shots. Kasi teams will give up leads. When they turn the ball over, they take bad shots, and they foul. Tatlong bagay lang yan. So ano yung control mo doon? You have to make them take bad shots. So you have to be able to sustain your defensive packages. Lalo na itong mga ganitong team, sobrang disiplinado. Alam nila kung saan babagsak yung bola.
That's right. Oof. Mentes si Suico. Heto na si Torres. Turco, balik kay Torres. All day, and he makes them pay.
Walang basket papunta sa rim run, but clear instructions of Coach Charles. We push the tempo, smaller team, kahit sinong big natin. Patuhan nyo ng patuhan ng bola sa loob. Responsibility naman ng big men. Saluhin nyo yan.
Yeah.
Kasi ganun ang mangyayari, magsa-scramble. This is not Allen Lee, but Turco had a good read, kicking it out to a free three.
Inot, makes a contested three. So it's raining baskets from the outside for Benilde. How about the three-point shooting of the Blazers?
Yeah,
4 out of 5 so far.
Establishing your inside game. First, feeding the beasts, feeding the attackers in Eusebio and Sanchez, getting in the line early. And then now, scrambling on defense, pasok yung mga second guy. Tanda mo, nakakuha ng isang outside shot si Gabi Cometa kanina. So ngayon, yung mga swing-swing, dalawa kay Torres, isa kay Inot, tatama at tatama. Kasi medyo nag-iisip na ngayon. Nakuha mo na nagbabasa yung kalaban mo. Ikaw, you can fabricate more looks.
Yeah. And San Sebastian is also misfiring. By the way, 4 3-pointers of Benilde nanggaling kay Torres at Inot dito sa stretch natin na to. Ian Torres against Pascual. Oli is open. And here comes Gabat. San Sebastian can go for the final shot, but Gabat says, I'll wait, yeah. Let's milk the clock. Aguilar, separation. High banker is good for Nico Aguilar.
And another guy who did well last game was Nico Aguilar.
Yeah. So at the end of the first 10 minutes of action, it is an 11-point lead maintained by the Blazers. We'll go back for more action dito lang po sa NCAA Season 100.